Hello everyone, this is Ram Rage Challenge video. I haven't uploaded in a while, but I figured I would upload on this challenge because I did really well this challenge. After I lost my first match, this first match right here, I did not realize that the Ram Rider was raged. So he just Ram Ridered at the bridge and I had nothing for it because I didn't have Bomb Tower in hand. And I was planning to just use the Ram Rider sometimes, but mainly use minor wall breakers for my win condition, until I realized that I couldn't do that because I should use Ram Rider since it's raged and it's really broken. So these first few guys that I 3-0'd, since I lost my first game, it put me against worse players, so I was able to win all these games that I 3-0'd. These 1-0 these games that I 1-0, the players were better. This guy was champion, so that's cool. This guy is also 13 actually, and what was he? Oh, he was Master 3. And this last game, I thought I was going to lose. I'll show this game because it was a really cool comeback. But I could explain how the deck works if you guys want to use this deck for the Ram Rage Challenge if you haven't already done it, or if you want to redo it. So, yep. Skeletons is just for cycle, and it's helpful for P.E.K.K.A.s and other big cards. So immediately off the bat, I kind of threw, and my tower is already basically dead. This guy Mari, he had a good push. I wasn't expecting the God Barrel, and I didn't have Fireball in hand. At least I don't think I did. So Ram Rider Wall Breakers was my main push for this challenge, and it was really hard for people to block for some reason. No one could prevent any damage. No one also ran a building, so that was kind of bad for them on their part. Bomb Tower is really meta right now, so you want to use Bomb Tower. Wall Breakers is also meta, which is I use that. Spear Goblins is for defense and cycle. Skeletons is also for defense and cycle. Knight is a solid card, so that's why I use Knight. Wall Breakers and Ram Rider are my win condition, and Fireball is a good spell, so that's why I used all those cards. So at this point, I knew I was losing, and I knew I was going to have to make a push on both sides, and also defend my tower at the same time. So I Ram Ridered here, and he used Ram Rider on defense. I predicted the Fireball because I knew she was going to E-Wiz. And I also got value off the Ram Rider, so that was a really good Fireball. He finishes off my tower with Log, and I didn't think the Ram Rider charge is going to hit, but it's a Rage Ram Rider, so it goes really quickly. Here he God Barreled. And he played Sparky here. It was an interesting play. I went in for Ram Rider Wall Breakers on the right, and I don't know why he Sparkied on an E-Wiz. I got huge Fireball value off of that, and also on the right-hand tower, I got huge value off of that with the Ram Rider Wall Breakers push. My Knight finished off the tower on the left, and my Spear Goblins got the tower lower than my tower was. So at this point, I was actually winning. I had come back at this point already. The Ram Rider got a charge shot right here. So I needed to go. I knew I needed to go all out on this right-hand tower. So I went for Ram Rider Wall Breaker's Fireball, and he wasn't able to defend properly because his deck was strange. I don't know why he was sparking his deck. I especially don't know why he sparkied my E-Wiz earlier. I probably misplayed the Knight there because he got tower damage, but Bomb Tower was gonna be huge here. Bomb Tower is so good on defense. Wall Breaker's Ram Rider push, it's so good. It usually takes one Wall Breaker with a building. I was able to get good damage there. The other thing is that I knew I needed to make sure he couldn't push, so I was cycling my cards at the back there. He plays Sparky in the back there. So I got Fireball value off that and pushed with the Ram Rider Wall Breakers. And again, I got huge damage here. I still haven't allowed him to push. So I E-Wiz to finish off his Sparky. And then I want to get rid of the Wizard as well. So I placed Knight. And then I knew just one more Wall Breakers. Ram Rider should finish him off. He didn't have Tessa in Cycle. And that was a GG's well played. So for the Ram Rage Challenge deck, you should use this deck because it was really helpful and it's really good. It's also kind of meta right now, and people usually, well, people might expect it, but they don't usually expect a Ram Rider Wall Breakers push. So yeah, that's my 8-1 Ram Rage Challenge. It was 8-0 with this deck because the first game, I already explained this. I used Miner because I didn't know that the Ram Rider was raged. And yeah.